This video is designed to help you with your academic writing. You will learn how to write effectively for assignments you will complete as part of your course. There are many different styles of written assignments you may need to complete as part of the assessment requirements of your course. These may include learner journals, case studies, or reviews. Follow your tutor's instructions about how your assignment should be structured. A common style of assignment is an essay, and that's what I'm going to look at now in more detail. What is an essay? An essay is an argument or discussion on a topic. One of the most important points to know about essays is that they are ordered and follow a logical sequence. An easy way to plan an essay is to organise it into 4 parts. These are 1. Introduction, 2. Body, 3. Conclusion, and 4. Reference list or bibliography. The introduction is where you set the scene by making a statement of intent. You provide a route map for the reader and make clear what ground the paper will cover. One effective approach is to outline the main issues or topics that you seek to address in your essay. It may also be appropriate to explain how you interpret the question. In size, the introduction should generally be no more than 10% of the essay. It is useful to write the final draft of the introduction last. The main body. Adopt a systematic or logical approach that is transparent to your readers. Develop the topic point by point. You should refer constantly to relevant theories, research, and ideas which you have learned during your course and research for the purpose of the assignment. Paraphrase ideas and use quotations which illustrate points you are making. Make sure every paragraph in the main body of your essay links to the ones before and after. It is often useful to divide your essay into sections and subsections. Give each section a heading and use subheadings where appropriate. The main body of your essay makes up 80%. The conclusion is where you remind the reader about the main issues or topics that you have addressed in the essay or assignment. The conclusion should contain no new material. Your conclusion should be clear, leaving the reader in no doubt as to what you think. You should also explain why your conclusions are important and significant. It may be a good idea to link your final sentence to the question contained in the title. In size, the conclusion should be no more than 10% of the assignment. The reference list is the list of books and other sources you have researched to support your writing. The reference list should relate to the in-text citations or references you have referred to throughout the essay. The referencing system is very important to understand. Please refer to the referencing guide video for further information. In academic writing, it is best not to write in the first person. For example, avoid using I. The exception is when you are reflecting on your learning and experiences. If you do refer to yourself, try to use phrases such as drawing on my own experience or from my own perspective. Use correct punctuation. For example, the correct use of commas, apostrophes, quotation marks, colons, and semicolons. I highly recommend a good grammar guide. Spell correctly. Watch for homophones. They are words that sound the same but have different meanings. For example, there, and there. Use spell check or apps such as Grammarly. These check for spelling errors and grammatical errors. Do not shorten words. For example, don't use don't, won't, or couldn't. Instead, use could not, should not, or will not. Follow the formatting and submission guidelines carefully. Allow yourself time to plan your assignments. Reread your assignments before you submit them. Ask someone to proofread to check for errors. Allow time for this process. Try to write in a concise manner. Remember, you are graded on quality, not quantity. The following are general formatting guidelines. However, you must refer to the exact formatting guidelines included with your assessment briefs. Use a word processing program, for example Microsoft Word. Use Arial or Times New Roman font. Use font size 12 and 1.5 line spacing. You should number each page. Use British rather than American spelling. And spell out words from 1 to 10. Use numerals for numbers over 11, except if it's at the start of a sentence. So how do you get started? First, you should outline what you want to cover. Use brainstorming processes. Make a list of all the ideas you want to include. Do not rule anything out. Use spidergrams and mind maps. List everything you can think of. Then, go back over the list and check off or circle the major points you want to cover. Review what you've written. Look at your assessment from a critical viewpoint. Is it interesting and well organised? Read it aloud to see if it flows. You should then rewrite. Writing the assignment the first time is hard enough, but taking time to draft and rewrite is well worth the effort. Determine if the work is directly related to the subject area or the question. Remove anything that is not relevant. Try to write clearly and concisely. Remember, again, it's quality rather than quantity. You should then edit the final draft. This time, look at grammar, spelling, sentence structure and style of your work. Double check everything so that nothing detracts from the finished product. When it comes to proofreading, seek opinions of others. Ask someone else to read your work. Spell check programs and apps such as Grammarly are good tools to help you spot errors. However, remember that spell check programs can only go so far ensuring that everything is correct. Good luck with your assignments.